Hello everybody. We're greeting you from a wonderful day. We know that it's Monday and it's not easy to keep the morale high. But whenever you feel down during the day, just remember, Heartland is back with its 15th season, and it will be with us for weeks. As fans, we all miss the feeling of closing a weekend with a heartwarming Heartland episode and start the weekdays with a fresh and happy mind. On these cold October days, an episode of Heartland works as if it's a cup of hot tea, and we cannot get enough of it. So, since we have established our joyfulness over the premiering of Season 15, without further rambling, let's take a look at what had happened in Episode 1 of this highly expected season. The episode, titled Moving Toward the Light, starts with a piece of calming music in the background, combined with the amazing landscape where Jack receives the news that Mitch is selling his herd of cattle. The news surprises Jack and continues to be a controversial matter throughout the episode. Jack mentions the herd selling to Tim and tells him that they can buy it. Tim says he isn't interested, which bothers Jack since he wants to purchase the herd. Upon a minor and unintentional encouragement from Lindy, in which she said, "If you want something so much you can get it," Jack decides to buy the herd all by himself, in which Mitch agrees by underlining that it's good to keep it in the family. Another main plot of the episode revolves around Amy, as we see her and Lindy wandering around and talking about Lindy's upcoming plans of going to a preschool camp at the very beginning of the episode. The plan excited Lindy, while Amy seems a little bit worried since she is not used to be away from her daughter for so long. The recommendation of a camp for Lindy comes from Lou, as she believes it would be beneficial for both her and Amy. Amy agrees with Lou despite her concerns and sends Lindy to the camp. Thanks to her highly cheerful teacher and adorable friends, Lindy loves the place. In the meantime, a foreign performer, who is a friend of an old friend of Amy, visits Amy on the ranch and tells her that her two horses need her assistance. Amy willingly accepts to help as she remembers her old friend very fondly, despite not seeing him for almost 10 years. Unfortunately, the performer and Amy have different understandings when it comes to horses' nature and how one should treat them. The performer shows so much attention to one horse while the other is often neglected, which reflects on the latter's psychology. Amy advised her not to do this, while encouraging her to form an equal bond with both of the horses. The performer refuses and lashes out, stating that she was wrong to think Amy was so good at treating horses. We also learn that Amy's birthday is approaching, the first one since Ty's tragic death. Naturally, the entire family, particularly Lindy and Lou, are focusing on what to have for her on this special day and consult her on it. Amy underlines that she doesn't want anything spectacular and wants to keep things low-key. Lindy, desiring to make a surprise for her mom, goes to the performer who got angry with Amy before. She asks for her help while mentioning that his father is in heaven. Lindy's words touch the performer and she decides to stay and perform for Amy's birthday. The performance amazes everyone, and at one point, Amy joins her too. Later on, Lindy also makes a small show, making her mother proud. This incident also enables both the performer and Amy to come to terms, and they share a heartwarming dialogue. The performer let Amy know that she has always been jealous of her, said she felt like she was the second choice of their mutual friend when it comes to her performing skills. Amy, on the other hand, states that she feels like she missed on an opportunity of a lifetime by rejecting to become a performer 10 years ago, since she could have traveled the world while performing and having unparalleled experiences. The two leave as good friends. Meanwhile, it turns out that Mitch doesn't let Lou know of his intentions of selling the herd, which annoys Lou. She expresses her distress over the news to Amy and says that she would have expected Mitch to be more open about the subject, since they have been in touch despite being separated for 6 months. In an interesting turn of events, despite talking almost daily, Lou and Peter don't become a couple, as the latter never mentioned the phone talk in which he revealed his feelings toward Lou and unintentionally led Lou to broke things up with Mitch. Lou tells Amy that she cannot let Peter know that he is the reason why things didn't turn out with Mitch. In the end, she realizes that she will be alone for a while and needs to get used to the feeling, as she already misses Mitch, while can't have a relationship with Peter. Another important incident that took place during Episode 1 of Season 15 was the fact that Tim got married to Jessica. The couple gives the news so casually upon their return from a month-long trip. The Heartland family is highly surprised by the incident, but still congratulates the two. Although they don't even have a proper place to live as of yet, the couple seems to be highly happy with the motto of "There shall be no tomorrow." Well, that was a very busy episode and it was totally worth waiting for. There was no scene without meaning or great acting and we enjoyed every little bit of it. What do you think of the season 15 premiere of Heartland? Do you think this season has the potential to overcome the bitterness surrounding season 14? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you soon.